Hey,
Fragberg
Blackbird.
rated with 8 viewers.
Air horns. How you guys doing? How was your ride, Frackberg?
Let's give a big shout out to Fragberg. Make sure to check them out at https://twitch.tv/Fragberg.
Well, yes, today is supposed to be noodling for me. Just noodling. But I have to start just noodling. I can't continue breaking the plan. Well, you know, because it's a race, so it was super easy to get sucked in. I'm gonna do my slow race today. It's gonna be the group ride slow race. I'm gonna stick to my plan and see how many people I can pass near the end. I wanted to ride for at least 2 hours, but I don't think stage 2A is going to take 2 hours, so we're going to get a little bit of free ride in first. Well, welcome to Zwift. If you're new to Zwift, I hope you're enjoying it. So now that's working. Always something not working that you gotta fix. How many minutes? We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes till the stage starts. Hey, Clutch, how you doing? Just got it. Oh, that's sleeping in on a Saturday morning is nice. You did a big ride yesterday? That's good. The weather here was amazing yesterday, but today is not looking so amazing. We're into the rainy season. It seems like one day of rain, one day of pretty nice, one day of rain. Not yet. Wow, nice. That is a long ride. Let's go. Let's try to get 7K in before the stage starts. It doesn't really matter. So close to 55. It's just a tiny little sliver of XP left. But Zwift tricks you because that tiny sliver. Probably have to ride 200K. Oh, fire songs. They need more in-game weird stuff like the fire socks. Like, you know, shorts that shoot rainbows out your butt or something as you hit a certain wattage. There's so much you can do with like you could just have so much, like just jerseys and stuff that does so many things. Or even have it on cooldown so you can press a button. So you press a button, but you only get rainbow butt every 5 minutes. All right, let's go into nice. Oh, I have way too many cycling socks. I never cared before, but I have a bit of an addiction to cycling socks because pretty much every event you go to has like a custom pair of socks. It's still too hot. These socks I ordered them with the Zwift Play, so I got my like orange Zwift socks on. And, well, these socks cost me way too much money because the third-party shipper, Zwift, in their awesome shipping, when I ordered the Zwift Play, I was like going through the Zwift shop and I was like, oh, I'm gonna order the Zwift Play and, oh look, these socks looks cool. I'm gonna like order some socks. Well, Zwift shipped the socks and the Zwift Play in two separate shipments. So when the shipment got to my third-party shipper, I didn't realize I had it set on like auto ship. So the boxes arrived within like a day of each other, even though they shipped from the same warehouse. So the third-party shipper shipped the socks by themselves. So I had to pay shipping and duty on just the socks. These are really nice $40 Zwift socks. Yeah, of course they did, man. I was like, when I got two tracking numbers, I was like, really? Really? You shipped socks and Zwift Play separately? And it's partly my fault. I didn't realize I had the third-party shipper set to automatic. So usually what happens is when multiple shipments get to the third party, they would consolidate them. So I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I got a shipping notification of like, your socks shipped. I was like, well, that's what I thought. It might have come from different places, but it totally had the same start point according to the tracking. What place am I in here? Let's just say 308th place, 310th. So let's see 311th. I'm going slower. Let's see what place I come in. 312. Oh, I think there's late joiners. Let's see what place I come in by the end of this 50K ride. What the heck is going on? This is a Wahoo Kicker V5. And I have the direct connect dongle, so it's hooked up to my network. Which my network is really having a tough time this morning for some really strange reason. Think my Wi-Fi just keeps going on, off, at least with my phone anyways. I just want to turn my fan on. It's starting to get hot in here. Man, I keep getting late joined, getting lower and lower. I really need to run like a hard line out here or something. All right, I gotta turn my fan on. I'll be right back. I go press the button. There we go, fan on. All good. Day is saved.
Your
Hey,
boy
this is Ring.
Supreme is now following.
Thanks for the follow. Oh, that is much better with the fan on. Really need to get myself a hard line out here. Probably literally just fish in super long patch cord out here. If I had internet on my phone, I could Google super long patch cords. Oh shit, it's not just like, it's just like Wi-Fi in general. Wi-Fi in general is just not working well. I don't even get the lights controlled. This is a Saturday morning thing. It always happens Saturday morning. That crappy internet service. Oh, is that why? Beta update for the lights. Let's go. Well, it worked for a second. Oh, there we go. I find it. I'm catching people. Go. It's just a delay. It'll be a long ride today at this pace. 10K in 20 minutes. So close to 55. So close. You almost can't even see the gray anymore. It's gonna be. Feels like it's taken forever to get to this level. It's going too high. Keep it below 140. Slow it down. There we go. Oh no, he's getting past. It's understandable. Getting past going uphill. Oh, we gotta go up this hill now. This hill's gonna be a slog. shift. Oh, everything worked. Look at that. Sounder Dean worked. Is the Wi-Fi woken up from its Saturday morning slumber? And I keep going. I keep losing places. How long do they let people late join for? There's a lot of people on the map, not far ahead. I think I only have about a kilometer or two. I think I can hit 55 and then only 5 more to go. I'm so close. I was hoping to hit, I mean, there's only 3 more weeks of Tour of Watopia double XP. So I don't know, I was hoping to hit 57 by the end of Tour of Watopia. Really got to pick up the pace, even come close. 3 weeks though. Probably doable. Probably got to put in about 10 hours of riding a week. Should do the math. Figure out. Figure out the math here of the next level and basically figure out exactly how many kilometers I need to hit the next level. With a Tour of Watopia, you get 40 XP every kilometer. Well, that's easy to figure out. Let's Google this. Zwift XP between levels. Ooh. Oh no. 630,000 XP to hit level 56. So 630,000 divided by 40. No, that can't be right. Or is it 30,000 XP? Yeah, sorry, I think they're going up. I think it's 30,000. I was like, man, I gotta ride 15,000 kilometers to get to the next level. Oh, I think these are accumulative. So at 600,000, I get to 55, which I'm almost at. 630,000, so it's 30,000 XP. 30,000 divided by 40, 750K. Yeah. So in a sense, I would need to ride almost 15, let's round up, 1,700 kilometers. Let's look at the difference. No, it goes up 30K every time. So I'd have to ride 1,500 kilometers in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, 750 gets me to 56. 1,500 gets me to 57. That is no, man, that's no way. Because that's like riding 100K every time I ride. Like if I Zwift 4 days a week, I have to ride 100 kilometers, which makes 4 days. Oh, I don't think that's happening. Oh, we can try though. We can try. Yeah, 100 kilometers, 15 days, but I only have 21 days. So I only get 6 rest days in the next 3 weeks. Nope. That is most likely. Oh, no, I get a month. because there's a makeup week. There's a makeup week. There's a whole week after where you can make up stages that you missed. So technically I have 4 weeks, which is still 100 kilometers, 15 days. But now I have 28 days. So it's like every second day I have to do 100K. Yeah, this course isn't bad. Yeah. 55. Yeah. Only 750 more kilometers. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to 57. Definitely gonna get to 56. Can definitely push 750K. Hope this coffee is not smoking hot still. It's been 35 minutes. This doesn't even have the lid on it, and it's still way too hot. 750K in 28 days. That's entirely doable, especially in Zwift, because the speeds that you go in Zwift are drastically inflated. I could just ride the desert and do 30K an hour the whole time, easy 30K, more like 35K. Well, I'm glad we did the math, because I had high hopes. I even thought, I was like, yeah, 75K, 10 days, 18 rest days. That's a lot of rest days. Well, this ride here, I'll be at 54K. I might ride this stage again tomorrow morning. I did a little bit of riding beforehand, so I'm at 60K by the time I end today. What does level 57 get you? I don't even know. Level 50, so level 55, I just got rear view mirror glasses. Level 56, oh yes. Actually, yeah. The level 56 is the animal print kit. Cheetah, cow, or tiger. I think it's random. And 57, you get cute socks. Totally want cute socks. Yeah, you get, look at me in my cute socks. But I don't know, I already have the fire socks. So I don't think I'd want to wear anything else. Look, there's the bear. Getting the honey, he's gonna follow the tree. Hey, Reg.
Reg 9K is now following.
And all these, this distance too is a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, exactly. I'm already well on my way. But I'm trying to follow a training plan. And I'm supposed to be just doing base miles right now. So it's tough to really like hammer in Zwift, because you could get so many more kilometers if I just picked the pace up and rode with the group, but that's defeating the purpose of my event in May, as I just need to get long-assed saddle time in. Oh, this. I'm signing, well, registration doesn't open till Monday, but I'm signing up for the BWR Belgian waffle ride that's coming to Canada in May. I did it last year, but I chickened out and I did the middle distance. And this year I've said no matter what, I'm doing the long distance. So there's no screwing around with the long distance. Yeah, and you get Belgian waffles for breakfast before the ride. So the middle distance, it was hard, but it was 110K. So, I mean, you didn't have to be in the awesomest shape and you could survive the 110K, but the full distance is 220 kilometers and 3,500 meters of elevation. And the course is 50% pavement, 50%, yeah, it's 50% gravel. So 110K of gravel, 110K of paved, tons of elevation. But when you're riding that kind of a distance and that kind of elevation, it's more about, I just need to be able to keep a steady pace, you know, over the course of 12 hours. Not really about going fast. It's can I sit in the saddle, eat and keep my nutrition up and not bonk. So my goal is to kind of ramp up these indoor rides and make them longer and longer over the course of the next few months, you know, to a point where I'm doing, you know, 6-hour Saturday morning rides. I mean, May seems like a long ways away, but it came up really fast last year. Oh. So here's a question: if you make very good waffles, you make the waffles with dough, not batter. Is that correct? Or do you do both? I've been to some like Belgian waffle food trucks here, and it's like a batter, not a batter, it's like a dough, like a bread dough that they put in the machine. Where typically here, waffles are made with like a batter, almost like pancake. Yeah, I wanted to try making actual batter ones. Because when you go to the food trucks, the batter ones are always like amazing. The dough ones seem to be like a big loaf of bread. But delicious though. I think so. It's easier to transport. I have a hankering for donuts now. There's a donut food truck here that makes really expensive, amazing donuts, and it moves location every day. Feel like going buying some $5 donuts. Yeah, and I could see, I mean, even when I make them at home with batter splashing everywhere, where if you're in a food truck, that's a lot of cleanup, especially if you're trying to push out, oh yes, Well, Bike to Work Week is coming up. What? I think Bike to Work Week in the fall starts on the 19th. And they usually give you free baked goods. Bike to Work Week is typically sponsored by Cobb's Bakery. And that is a good bakery. And they'll have a different station. And it's amazing to be able to ride to work, stop and get coffee and a pastry, and then continue on your ride. But the weather has been super sucking. It's better in the spring. They do it in the fall and the spring. And the spring, it's like warm and sunny. The fall event, it was sunny yesterday, but the day before was pouring rain and windy. So I don't know how many people, I mean, I guess there is some hardcore commuters out there. I'm pretty wussy. I don't like riding in the rain. I commute by bike as much as possible, but definitely I'm a fair weather rider. Yeah, it seemed here it just hit. We were having an amazing summer. No rain. I mean, there was drought conditions, but fall was like, bam. One day it was 29 degrees. The next day it's 10. I mean, even though yesterday the weather was nice in the afternoon, it was 4 degrees in the morning. Four degrees is pushing it for I don't know if this add-on works anymore. Oh, it still works. It's that humidity. Canada. I'm on the west coast of Canada. The problem when the rain comes, the humidity goes through the roof. Makes cycling indoors like I was sweaty before I even started riding. Oh, this poor knot. This poor knot. Need to air dry it and fix it. I'm still 336th place. People still late joining. Oh, this ride seems like such a slog at this pace. Not even halfway yet. Definitely going to be getting the saddle time in today. Might be pushing 2 hours. Except we have the desert coming up. The desert is typically quick. Curving back uphill, heading towards the desert here. Oh, I got people gaining on me. I'm gonna get passed. That is not good. Gaining on me fast. They must have started late and didn't do the join late ride with the group thing. Actually, oh, it actually worked. I was gonna say, I don't think you need to put the actual 5.8. Oh, 62% humidity. That's nice. That's very nice. A little bit of wind. Little cold. 5.8. That's negative town. 12.1. That is good weather. That is like riding outside. The wind is a little high. 16, but I'll take 12 degrees and 65% humidity. Well, it beats high 93%. Ugh. Shouldn't be sweaty doing under 200 watts. I need a dehumidifier for my garage. How you doing, Brian? Saw you in chat there. I saw you drafting me, using me for my massive wind blocking abilities. Did my best to steer around you. Oh, are you still like, are you still in this stage? Did you pass me or are you still behind me? Oh, that was like the early days of Zwift with the meetups. Oh my gosh, the meetups. When they first came out with meetups, we thought it'd be this awesome idea to have, oh, that person, props to that person. He didn't late join. He just is really behind, but no one can get their act together to do a meetup ever. So we'd be like, okay, you know, cause like we ride together as a group all the time. So we'd be all, hey, 8 a.m., gonna make this meetup. Everybody, like, there's no late join in the meetup. Like, you need to be online at 7:55 to get into the meetup. No one. We'd all be in Discord chatting. Oh, my internet's slow and it's not really working and I can't log on. So then we'd be like, okay, scrap this meetup. We're gonna start a new one that starts in 10 minutes, 8:10. Issues, 8:20, 8:30. Like, dudes. So finally it was just like, screw this. People, I'll be online at 8. I'll be in Discord. Come talk. But we're not riding together. How's it going? Are the kids even like up? I think Tamara told them that they needed to be up. Who knows? The in-laws are coming to get the kids and take them somewhere for the morning. Yeah, so meetups. I think in meetups now, though, you can do late join meetups. It was just, you know, the typical early days of Zwift. But at the same time, I didn't mind people screwing up because I'm like a ruthless on-time type person. And if the ride starts at 8, I'm on at 7:45, making sure everything works. It's the same thing when we have Zoom or Teams meetings. I'm in the meeting 15, 20 minutes beforehand, making sure it works. There's so many times in a meeting at work, it's like, oh, my phone's having troubles and I can't get in. It's like, dude, why'd you wait till 1 minute to log in. Seems like my Wi-Fi has recovered. That's good. My phone hasn't dropped Wi-Fi in quite a while. Oh look, I gained a position. I'm 335 now. Okay, my heart rate is down. Let's make use of this desert flat and pick the pace up. No, under 200. Hey Reg, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I want to ride like 180. 180. Let's turn. Let's cut these corners. Okay, I'm past the halfway point now in an hour. So I'm still on course, I think. Still on track to do under 2. I did this in 1:45 the last time. Oh, Doc.
Cycling with
Air
Doc
raid
rated with
siren.
7 viewers.
Bro, how's it going?
Take off, you
Let's give a big shout out to Cycling with Doc. Make sure to check them out at https://twitch.tv/cyclingwithdoc.
Oh, how are you guys doing? Thanks for the raid, Doc. Four tiny races? Did you just do 4 races? Oh, yes you did. Yes you did. Good job, man. Someone's got to do this stuff. I have my excuse now to not go hard, so I'm following a plan. Can't go hard. It's against the plan. Going good. Just chugging along, trying to keep the watts below 200 and the heart rate below 140, and this is going to be my fall. Pretty much base for the next November, 3 months. But over the course of the next month or so, the time in the saddle is going to get drastically ramped up. I just got to start doing like Saturday morning 6-hour rides just to get, huge saddle time. Beer Alp, yes. The Beer Alp is coach prescribed. Actually, I'll probably throw a Beer Alp in. Actually, I think, yeah, exactly. You need to get all that 1,500 kilometers in. I think December, I'm going to do a 25 jungle lap to get on the 25 jungle lap board. That seems like a really great idea to do. There is some wonky crap going on with the Wi-Fi these days. Saturday morning. Oh, we're halfway through the jungle. Feel like the last half of this course goes pretty quick. Oh, I might actually have to go to the bathroom. I think the coffee's kicking in. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna throw this into like the starting soon screen here. I'll be back in 5 minutes. What the heck? Oh, I scuffed the shoes flipping them across the garage. Oh, look. I went away for 8 minutes. I gained 5 spots. That's awesome. All right. All good again. Didn't miss much. I actually went for a break. I had to go to the bathroom. The coffee was too hot to drink. And once the coffee got going, I had to stop riding. They're probably gone about the exact same time. Yeah, it's pretty much as long as you never stop riding, you get double XP. Well, the trick too is if you pick the on-demand ride, and actually you can steer where you want to go, and you can make your own route and get double XP. Just do not click ride with anybody. Don't click buttons, just ride. I just picked up the Zwift Play. So I'm using the Zwift Play, but actually the Zwift Play is awesome. I am pretty impressed. I didn't have super high hopes because of Zwift. I have a love-hate relationship with things that Zwift does. But as a game controller, the Zwift Play works awesome. Like steering the buttons, it's ergonomic. I like having the buttons right on my bar, like I can ride on people, I can change the view and hit the power-ups without ever taking my hands off the hoods. It's just expensive. Yeah, I could see there's a bit of an issue. Like, because what happens is the paddles fit behind your brake levers. And I have Di2, and the Di2 paddles stick out quite a ways. So there's not a whole lot of room for your fingers to hit the steer buttons, but it's still pretty good. I was actually thinking of finding some super old brake levers and just chopping the brake part off and having just the hoods, but that's a little extreme. Oh, is this going to be the 10 o'clock ride, Brad? It's kind of funny because I was just telling stories of the early days of meetups where you had to like, okay, everyone, we didn't make it this time. Okay, let's change one for 10 minutes. Oh, didn't make that one either. Let's make it for 10 more minutes. We haven't even started the ride yet. Oh my gosh. The humidity right now is horrible too. Granola sounds good. Hit like the hungry stage of the ride. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, you're like super time zone far away. You're what, like 8 hours? 9 hours? I haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah, you're like 9 hours ahead. That's well, that's I'm quite happy with. I bought a cheap used 29er hardtail, and for honestly like the once every 2 years I mountain bike, it works awesome. It's light. It's got 4-inch travel fork. Like, I mean, you can't go super crazy on it, but I don't feel bad having it hang on the wall because it didn't cost anything. Oh, I think like 12 bikes between the whole family. We never get rid of bikes. That's the thing, is used bikes aren't worth a whole lot of money, so you just keep buying more bikes. But I mean, my wife has a cross bike and a road bike. I have this trainer bike plus my cross bike. I also have a hardtail mountain bike. The kids have a bike each, so there's 2 bikes for the kids. We before COVID used to host international students, so we have a road bike and a mountain bike for the international students to use, so there's 2. And then I have a really old road bike in pieces, and then I have a classic 1999 Kona Stinky Deluxe that I could never sell. 11, and I have a broken cross bike. Yeah, 12 bikes. Too many. And none of them get ridden. I ride the trainer mostly, and I commute on my cross bike. So out of 12 bikes, 2 gets used regularly. But like I say, you could sell some of these bikes for $200. Like, it's just not sort of worth it. There's a couple bikes that are small, that are the old kids' bikes. Now the kids are grown, so I might donate those. For what? But $250 for what did you buy? Oh. Well, yeah, because there's 13% duty and then $100 shipping. So I mean, like, if the bike was cheaper to begin with. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because you have to pay 13, when you look on their FAQ, there's 13% duty plus GST plus shipping. So when you...
Lovogi is now following.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. But I think it depends on how big the package is. If it went through Canada Post is lazy. If it goes through a courier, you're probably going to get dinged. I think when he told us the dollar figure, it worked out to the duty plus shipping plus tax. But yeah, he said it was like $1,000 or $1,200 or something on top of. I think it's shocking if you don't realize that it's there, because you look on their website and you go, wow, look at this bike for $6,400, but it's actually $8,000. So at $8,000, you're like, oh, that's not such a great, awesome deal. At $6,400, you're like, holy crap, look at the spec. Bike to work week soon, so you can get on it, start riding. I think it starts on the... I think it starts on the 19th, and for some reason it's like extended bike to work week edition. Usually I do it Monday to like Sunday to Saturday, and for some reason I think it's like Wednesday till like 2 Wednesdays later. In the fall. Well, I looked at the celebration stations, and it's pretty much like one a day, and it alternates between morning October 16th to the 29th. So it starts on Monday and goes for Almost 2 weeks? That's a long time. It's not nice weather out. No one's commuting. Why would they do it for 2 weeks? Hey, Coderdon, how's it going? Going good. Going good. Getting some saddle time in. Yeah, I'm trying to stay below 200 watts and 140 heartbeat, so this ride's taking way longer than it normally would. Half your body cramped. Oh, that sucks. Huh. Is it like they're compensating for something else in the muscle department? What, no roots growing up through the path this time? Because they pretty much completely cleared. That's the worst part of the Parkway Trail, man. Parkway Trail's horrible. Everyone's against it. Oh, here we go. We're almost at the top of the climb. Yes, happy Friday. I'm sad that it's Saturday already, and I only have one more day off. Super sad. Why do you get a feather at the top of the hill? Why? What is going on? Yeah, I pretty much don't even bother trying to sleep in. I did though, because I normally get up at 6:15, 6:30, but I made it to 7:30. And when I woke up and saw that it was 7:30, I was like, wow, there's a group ride starting at 8. I like getting up early, and I hate getting up early, because it's nice that I'm up early, because I'm going to be finished this ride by 10 o'clock. It's going to be 10 a.m. and I've done a 2+ hour ride, and I can go do errands, and I can come home, and I can be home for noon, and I'm done. So it's sort of awesome. It's definitely harder in the fall and winter because it's pitch black. 7:30 in the morning is still pitch black. Yeah, it's pitch black and raining, and so you're like, I'm not going to go outside. And it's still almost too hot to be riding indoors. The humidity is insane right now because it's raining, and I'm just like, I'm not going hard, and I'm just sweating. I think the humidity said 93%. Crazy. Probably the same over where you're at. Well, you just like, as soon as I came into the garage and sat on my bike, I felt sticky. Like the humidity is just too intense. This ride's gone fast though. The first half an hour, I thought to myself, oh man, I've only ridden a half an hour. Oh, this is brutal. And now I'm like, oh, look, I got 10K left. Well, all the bikes should be insured, and like all the people that ride bikes should have licenses because, you know, they need to pay for the road too, because if they're going to use the road, they need to pay for it. That's the number one Facebook argument, is people have no clue on what actually pays for the road. Yeah, owning a house pays for the roads. So yes, I own a house, which means I pay for the roads. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, there's like a couple people on Discord having serious conversations about bike paths. But a few of them don't want to be. I usually, if it's only one of them, Brad doesn't mind being on the stream. But a couple of them, they're worried that something might get said. And I'm like, no one is going to have any clue who you are. I have 3 viewers. Like, no one. You could even name names in stream, and no one's going to know what happened. You can swear. It's for my streams for mature audiences. Yeah, exactly. See, there's actually people in stream to chat with right now, but in the early days of bike streaming, it would be me riding my bike by myself for hours and hours. And so during COVID, there's always a group of people locally to me that ride Zwift and that as well. Soup plus. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch today. I'm hungry. It's almost 10 o'clock. Been on for over 2 hours. That's a lot of pee. That's a lot of pee. Like I've weighed myself before and after poops before just because I was curious. It's actually really interesting if you weigh yourself before and after doing Zwift rides. Because it's interesting to see how much water you lose from sweating. And then you can kind of calculate how much water you should be drinking. Well, speaking of waffles, apparently registration starts on Monday. Who's joining me? Oh yeah, I'm going the full distance. I've told way too many people that I'm doing the full distance, so I have to now. That's why I'm like on the bike for over 2 hours this morning, because training starts now. Well, ultimately 220K is scary as F, all hell. So I think you can come off the couch and pretty much survive the 100K. It would suck, but you could do it. 220? No, there's no freaking chance. So I've online ridden 200K, but it's a different kind of thing. It's like when you're doing those long ass rides, it's not necessarily about going fast. It's about doing an even, consistent pace and surviving to sitting on your seat for 12 hours and eating enough food that you can be on the bike for 12 hours. Exactly. Oh, 100%. So my thought process is I need something to force myself to actually get going, and the thought of DNFing, yeah, the ride's scary. It's a scary thought to have to do that kind of distance with, you know, gravel and all of that other fun stuff and that amount of elevation. So every time I feel like I don't want to ride, I just think and go, May is not that far away. Well, I paced myself awesome on the first one. I actually probably could have kept going doing the middle distance, but I was below the speed I needed to make cutoff for the full distance. So the goal is just to sort of get the saddle time where I can keep my speed a little bit higher, but I think it's mostly a weight thing. Being 245 pounds doesn't lend well to going fast anywhere and keeping the watts down. Yeah, you get beer before, after, and during. Like, If Larry, if you want a medal, I'll sign you up for those online medal company and get you a medal. No, it'll say like Jesus Trail or something like that. or 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 like Adventure to Mordor. Or well, it's interesting because it's like I was looking. Brad and I were going through people's Stravas about the weight thing. I heard grumblings that Reginerd might come up for it. Oh, pea soup was like the least favorite soup my mom ever made when I was growing up. Oh, that was the least. I come home for dinner, and as a kid, I mean, you ate it because mom made it, but did not enjoy the pea soup days. Let's have it. 4.5K. We got this. I don't know if I want to eat just soup. I want to eat pizza and chocolate bars. Like, I think after... Like, after this ride, I think I'm going to go find the donut food truck. Oh yeah, actually what I usually do is I'll make like 3 batches of that soup and I'll freeze them in individual containers. Oh, I so want donuts now. I'm almost done. 4K. I was gonna say, Brad, you're supposed to take the tree down in like January, not October. This ride I got a good little chunk into the level. There's some orange there. Well, I made top 300 just puttering, so that's pretty good. I was just gonna say that. Brad is super excited about having a fire. Is there something you're not telling us? Must have fire urges. Has anyone heard from Catherine recently? Has anyone heard from Catherine recently? It's just like, I went on this trip and then I really want to have a fire and burn stuff. What's funny of riding this long is I've kind of just all of a sudden hit the zone where you've settled in. You can only have cooking fires within city limits. So you have to have some hot dogs on sticks while you burn branches. What if you have marshmallows and you're cooking stuff? I can't complain. Oh, 2 kilometers left. The final 2K. Oh, will I catch that guy in front of me? He's 3 seconds ahead. Oh, I think he's going faster than I am. Oh, it's going way too fast. He's pushing hard now. How is he doing 4.8 and I'm catching him? The chance is I'm going to catch this guy and he's going to do a sprint finish. There we go. Final 500 meters. Is the guy going to push? He's going to push. I'm still making time on him. We have to ride the 54K. Can't stop it. 53 and a half. Need it. See if we can post to 54. Call it a day. What? Is that 20K, 20 XP for that last kilometer? Awesome. Well, that is it. So thanks for stopping by and following, Augie. It was nice chatting with you. I might be on tomorrow morning, maybe not, I don't really know. But got a little chunk into 54 or into 55, so let's check. Let's do this. Let's check what we got here. Menu, garage, headgear. That hat. Oh, I would wear the backwards hat. No, actually, there. I think that. Oh yes, the glasses with the rear view mirror. Oh yeah, look at those. Those are safe. Wear that. Well, everyone have a fantastic day. I am off.